Hiya, it's Thursday already, so welcome back. Today we're going to be stretching and layering the thinking that you did yesterday with the mind mapping or the sticky notes clustering that you did. Stretching and layering is important. It's really easy for us just to jump in and say, right, we've had some ideas, we know what we're doing, let's crack on, and be very, as entrepreneurs, be quite action focused about that, and that's great. But the thing is, the first ideas we have are usually the most obvious solutions. They're not necessarily the best ideas. So what we need to do is really go to the next level and do two things. Work with a couple of principles. The first of those is explore the givens. So I'll explain this. We think we understand a situation, we think we've got sort of the lowdown and, you know, a really good perspective on what's going on. But if you imagine that we've got a giant dice right here, okay? Now if I'm looking at a 5 and you're looking at your side of the dice, you'll be looking at a 2. And the reason for that is because the opposite, you might know this, but the opposite sides of a dice always add up to 7. Because when they're used for gambling, it's to make sure they're loaded evenly and they roll nicely. So I'm seeing things through my eyes as a 5, you're seeing them from a 2. And what we need to do from a creative perspective to get better solutions is to go round and see, almost stand the other side of the dice and look at it from the other way in, and to stand here and look at the 4, and so on. And that's where cycling often and closing late comes in. So this means actually not making a decision or coming to a conclusion before you're really ready to do that. This is because it gives us a little bit more time to think things through and let ideas incubate. And this is why what you're going to do today is to go back to the work you did yesterday, so that'll have been working in your creative subconscious, and think about, okay, so for you, either your mind map or your sticky notes, what's helping you achieve those aspirations and results and what's hindering you, and mark up. It tells you how to do this in the playbook. Mark up what you did with thinking about what's helping me, what's hindering me, what's getting in the way. And then ask yourself, okay, so how can I leverage what's helping me, and how can I blast through the obstacles in terms of what's getting in the way, or what help do I need to go through those. So a really important sort of step back, looking at your mind maps from those perspectives. As always, please post pictures of your work and your comments in the Facebook group, and I'll be hopping on later to do a live and we'll talk through how you unstick some of those stucks. So I look forward to seeing you tomorrow, and we are thinking about ideas as your competitive currency from a customer point of view. See you then.